What's up, everyone? I hope you hear me. Yes, I have my AirPods in. S- So we're all kind of up a bit late, so the download just started. This is Fsdbeta version 10. It's downloading 2021.24.15. So fingers crossed. I'm hoping that we get a UI change. I hope it's a surprise. My hope is they add the smart shift that's in the plaid. That would be super awesome. So it's kind of a big jump. We're going from dot 12 to dot 24. So it's actually the week number. So we're from week number 12 now to week number 24. So that's pretty good. It always makes the internet look so slow. So it's always like super slow downloads. I mean, I'm on gigabit fiber, so I mean, that's like barely moving. I'm just getting a drink of water. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. I hope you guys can hear me. Is it better now? You guys can hear me? Okay, cool. I have my AirPods in, and for some reason it wasn't sending the audio from my AirPods. So I just turned them off. Awesome. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I was just in Clubhouse, so it's easier to like interact with people. But when you're on YouTube Live, you're literally just talking to yourself and you're just kind of seeing the text. Like, I'm really like low key hoping that they made the UI merge with the new Plaid. You know, the new Plaid has the new UI, and I kind of hope that they merged it in this release. Um, I don't know. It's like it's it's an iPhone. It's kind of dark. Yeah, my ambient light is like this fiber optic kit I bought on Amazon. It's pretty easy. Yeah, I don't know how to. It doesn't give me the ability to change like any settings in the YouTube app. Mm, yeah, I don't. I'm not entirely sure how YouTube Live works. It's about halfway. I wonder if it lets me zoom. Yeah, I like the. I think it's Abstract Ocean. I think those are the LEDs I got. What does it say? How do you like home link? Oh, I like having integrated home link. In the new version of the Tesla app, though, I can't open and close my garage door with the app any longer because it doesn't show. Um, but it's nice to have it integrated because it has more geofencing. It'll fold my mirrors, and then it pops up on the screen, and I just tap it and it hides. So it's geo aware. So like if you have multiple home links, like another friend's house, it'll pop up on the screen when you're at their house. It'll pop up yours when you're at your house. It's pretty nice. Hello, Japan. Absolutely. Yeah, usually Twitter's the first place I go to because it's the only place that I can quickly put a message out. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so in the Tesla app, they redesigned it and they moved it to controls. It used to show on the home link tab, or I mean, sorry, on the summon tab, and then you would tap in the upper right corner. But they moved it to controls. I mean, it's not like a big issue for me now because I have a different app for my garage now. Yeah, this is a 2018. So mine was a September 2018 build. It's a very early performance Model 3. Yeah, this download speed thing, everyone's at the same point. Like all of us get the updates pushed to the car. We don't, my internet's much faster than this, but it's, they kind of push and their servers are slow because it's simultaneously pushing to our cars. It's really different. Like they push it out all in real time to our car. Well, it has been. So the releases from 8 to 9 were significant for me. I mean, it was like completely different car. I mean, the way it drove, because now it predictably has the issue areas for me. So now it's not like everywhere. Now it's like, oh, I can like replicate this. It's always around a cone and it has to do with shadow. That's kind of the only thing I've noticed is like the car still kind of trips up on shadow edges of like reflections of things on the road. That's kind of the only thing it's like tripping up on, and it's very predictable now. Like I can see, oh, okay, this cone looks taller because you can see the reflection on the ground and the cone, and that's kind of like where it's been glitching a lot for me. Yeah, I think we all are really excited for this. It's moving along. Here we go. No, so it's just the generic, like beta 10, and then they give the version number, the new 24.15 number. And it literally just says general performance fixes. That's all they say. So once it comes back into the screen, once the car reboots, I'll have the release notes on the screen. Then I'll read them all off, and then I usually pop through every window just to see like what's different. Like last time, I think they changed some edges on like some of the buttons. Here we go. It's almost done. No, we're not allowed to stream and drive, and it's mainly due for safety reasons. Yeah, we don't really get the cold weather improvements on our emails. Just very generic. Like it's the same like legal disclaimer thing, and basically it just basically says like, here's the version number. You're getting beta 10, and then it'll say general bug fixes and full self-driving improvements. That's literally all it says every time. It's kind of ridiculous. So when Elon tweeted and put the actual like developer internal release notes, I was like, okay, this is what I want to see. I am in California. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. This is cool. Like, I've never seen YouTube do this. It's like it pops up a little like emoji thing and someone like donated money. That is so cool. That must be a new feature. Thank you. I didn't catch the name because my screen is like super small, but I just saw the color and the emoji moving. That's so neat. Oh my gosh, so cool. Thanks, guys. It must be new for me. Like, I don't I don't use YouTube all the time, so I just post videos up there. Maybe I hit a certain threshold and it turned it on because I've never seen that before either. Yeah. Okay, almost here. Yeah, I've been having so much fun. My controller is right here because I've been playing that Skyforce Reloaded. Man, it is so much fun. Like, I kind of want to just like start doing those in-car gaming videos. It'd be so awesome. I know. I want plaid UI. Man, I want plaid UI. And yeah, Skyforce is amazing. But I want the new UI and I want Smart Shift. Like that's one thing I do every time I get in the car. I have to move this, and if it could just automatically go into gear, that'd be so amazing. We'll see. You know, like I might do a quick loop around the block just to kind of see how it goes, but it's it doesn't drive really well at night. Well, it hasn't, but the GoPro I have doesn't have really good night capabilities. So Skyforce, I think I'm level, gosh, 13. Like I'm right near the very end of the whole like trail thing. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get Plaid either because .24 is the current production release level. They don't normally put like UI in the back revision. Normally UI is like the center revision. Yeah, yeah. So we can. I mean, I can live stream. I'm just installing the software. They don't want us live streaming while we're driving. Here we go. Here we go. Install now. Dun, dun, dun. So that little trick I did, if you tap it on the screen, if you don't know what it does, so if you tap right on the number, it'll like skip down to 1 second, so you can kind of like skip that little 2 minute window. You just tap it. Well, oh, now I just got the push alert on my phone app. It just popped up on the top of my screen. Software update is available, so it just popped up on my phone. That's interesting. It popped up after it already started. Yeah, so what I was saying is I think it's going to be kind of significant because we're going from, I think we were on .12, now we're going to 24 or 14 or something like that. That's kind of a big jump. Like if it was just the last number, I'd say add probably just bug fixes, but we're going from a center number release, so usually that usually means there's some changes. Yeah, this bar did. My screen clean? Oh my gosh. I see smudges here, but actually it's not that bad. Yeah, you're right. So I was actually on 2021 dot, I think it was 12 or 14. So that's the version number I was on. Production is much further ahead. Production's on dot 24. So we're moving to 24 now, but the last part is going to be different. So that monorail barrier thing, I've never had a problem like at all. It's very predictable where I have my set of issues. It's always, for right now, it's always construction cones. That's just what it's been. And it's actually not been just the cone, it's been the shadow of the cone has been the most challenging, because what it does is it makes the cone double up. So all of a sudden you see the cone and then you see this like phantom cone like in front. So there's something really weird with the vision and picking up shadows with traffic cones. And it's like a very specific issue now. So like I'm able to let my car pretty much drive everywhere, and as soon as I see cones with a specific type of shadow, I know when it's going to act up. So like what I'm getting at is they're getting very, very close because I don't really have to disengage hardly ever. I just know like traffic cones with shadows is a problem. Um, anyway, I think they're getting really close is what I'm getting at. Like even Omar, he pretty much has no issues now when he's driving around. And it's predictable where we do have our issues. Like we know a specific. It's usually shadows. It's just what it is. It's just shadows. When there's a specific like time of day, it glitches out more, and I think it's the shadow. Yeah, ambient lighting is fully adjustable. Class action lawsuit. Oh no, I'm actually not buying into that whole thing with the camera layout because I mean honestly, when it's behind my head, like it's right where my ear, like right near the back of my ear is where the camera is. And and then we have cameras further up ahead of us in front in the mirrors. So I don't know. I don't really buy into that. I'm not buying into the whole like I can't see around a blind corner thing. You know what? Neither can we as drivers. We just stop and the law dictates like, hey, you stop, you slowly creep forward because you can't see. You don't go out into traffic, you just creep forward, and that's exactly what the car does now. It just creeps and then it goes when it's clear. Well, I'm not entirely sure. It may be if they switch the stack on the highway to be merged with the city. That's going to be kind of crazy because that means our car is going to drive a lot more kind of like human-like on the freeway. It's going to react more to things. It's going to like swerve a little bit more than it would with just regular autopilot. So um, if that happens, it's going to be like mind-blowing to me because that'll be pretty significant. Bridge issues. Bridge issues. I don't have bridge issues. I think I used to. Like, I sometimes it would be like it would break just kind of weird, like when it see a certain kind of overpass. But once we switched to the radarless software, I just don't have any more issues. Yeah, it's not reacting to turn signals, it's only reacting to brake lights. So brake lights, yes, turn signals, no. I kind of think that I want to say that Smart Summon is actually what made this possible because I was in the testing program for Smart Summon, and it was really really bad. And then once they started getting it good, like it took sometimes I get 2 updates in a day kind of thing. Like the engineers would push updates for a specific scenario that I was having, and they would make adjustments to my car, and it was actually pretty incredible. Um, so I don't know. I think they built this off Smart Summon because where it was and then what Smart Summon was left at felt like the very first beta. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm always super excited when I get the software updates. I actually sit down in the car and go through every screen. That's just what I do, just because I like to see what they change because they don't tell us anything. So I've actually had my car react a lot better to objects in the radarless software than before. because it can recognize what it is. And it's kind of wild. Like there was a larger, I think it was a box or something that was kind of large, and the car reacted to it. It swerved. But there was something that was really small. I want to say it was like a stuffed animal or something, flat and small, and it didn't react to it. But I think the car knew it was there because I mean it saw it. It just knows that that type of object was less likely to need an intervention rather than the large objects. So I think they programmed a lot of that stuff in there already. Yeah, I really hope he tweets the notes again. That would be awesome. And yeah, I have contact with Tesla too, so if I have any particular issue, I can always reach out to them. Local time? I'm not looking at the clock. It's 1:59. Oh my gosh. Almost 2 a.m. Here we go. ECU. Yeah, so I don't have any more issues with autopilot on my radarless software. Whoa, that was crazy loud. So normally I got smart and hooked up other lights out here so the lights won't turn off. Because the car would like shut down, get super dark, and all the lights like flash like lightning. So everything's shutting down, like the power just cut out. This is a 2018 Model 3 Performance. Oh yeah, you can hear it clicking. So the car just makes this really loud thud noise, and then my EV charger on the wall, the relay clicked at the same time. It's loud. It's definitely some massive relays they have in this car. Okay, so the air just started blowing. 600. Wow, nice. You guys are all watching this unfold in real time. I'm hoping for a UI change. I'm kind of doubting it now, but knowing the release number we're on is the same as production. They don't usually do UI changes at the back, but they could surprise us. You guys will see all in real time. No, I did not have car wash mode before, so I'm actually one of those guilty owners. I actually drive through the car wash. I have a white car. Like when I had darker cars, it made a big difference, but on a white car, it's you don't see anything. Hardware 3 upgrade. Yes, I got it included. It wasn't free. I wouldn't never say free because I had to pay for FSD. So I paid for FSD, and by buying FSD, they put the computer in the car. Ooh, that was the loud contactor. It was so weird. The steering wheel kind of like moved just now, and the lights flashed. So what I usually do is I go through all the notes first, and then I'll go do a quick drive around the block just to see how it drives, or I'll just wait till the morning and get my whole mount, and it'll be daylight, so it'll be more cars on the road to actually test. Yeah, this is FSD 10, FSD Beta 10, confirmed FSD Beta 10. Even in our email, it says it. Yeah, FSD Beta 10. Oh, it's coming to life. Here we go. Yeah, I was hopeful for UI change, but I don't think that's going to happen, just because the version number, like I was just saying earlier, I think the version number being where it's at is in line with production. They didn't have a change in their UI, but you never know. So the overhead lights just came on, so we're probably right to the end. Usually, like it sticks here for a little bit and then it just jumps to the end. I'm gonna guess that's what's gonna happen again. Yeah, I can change all the colors, and it actually can react to music too. So if you're playing music, it'll like, you know, bump to the beat. Oh, that's a catch. That's a good catch. Whoever said that, that was awesome. Yeah, look at that. That was so weird. The footwell light on the left was working, and then the right wasn't, and then it just popped on. That was a okay. That was a weird bug. Okay, fingers crossed. Well, let's hope it's. Oh, I hope it's UI change. One UI change. So from this point, it's usually not very long. It's usually about 5-10 minutes. But everything came back. So the button, I don't know what that's going to be all about, because we don't have a button. Like there's no button on our screen. We just have the beta. So I don't know if there's going to be something else in general release. I'm not sure. My viewer count, stock price. Yeah, well then let's hope that goes up. I mean, I'm not a YouTuber, but I'm saying let's hope the Tesla stock goes up, because that would be good for me. Tesla stock's done very, very well. So the car's coming back to life. I hear a lot of fans kicking on outside now. German speakers. I actually know a little bit of Russian. Privyet. Um, I think it's Dobre Вечер. Good evening. Yeah, car's coming to life. Another contactor just kicked on. I heard like another like pump just kick on. Oh yeah, there's more fans. Well, that's a weird noise. It's like a water pump. Whoa. You forget, like, the car's so high tech and we're so used to having silent technology, but you remember this is like a machine. There's like a whole bunch of stuff going on in here. I mean, it's kind of crazy because like Tesla's doing this, they're already running machines on in our car. So it's kind of a natural progression seeing them go to like a bot, because they're getting the machine learning like so precise, and they're just kind of translating it to a different kind of motor structure. So it's not surprising that this software is going to be used for the bot, because it understands like what's on the road. It's not just like driving on a line. It like knows like where it's at on the road, what it needs to do. Like it's very, very, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. And it's doing it without any radar. It's just vision now. And it's my experience has improved by going with no radar. So that's kind of like wild when you think about it. Laser windshield wiper, it's freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. I want laser beam. Whoa, that's a weird noise. What the heck? That's a weird noise. It's like this weird like pump at the back of the car. I've never heard this before. there's like there's like this weird motor blowing noise coming out of the back of the car. That is so strange. That was so weird. Whoa, now a different one. Now this one like running at the front. It's so weird. It's like a pump. It's so hard to explain. It sounds like a like sounds like a little pond pump that's like on a ton of drugs. Like it's super super fast. It's quiet now. Now like another one kicked on, and now my interior light just came back on. Well, this car's crazy. It's doing so much stuff. Yeah, seriously, that is like the Tesla bot. Yeah, here's another different motor. This is so weird. Like every sound that I'm hearing is different. It's not like the same motor going different speeds. It's like a different sound from a different part of the car. That's wild. Absolutely. So, like when I bought Tesla stock, I bought it when I first bought the car. So, September 2018. And the way I did it was, the state of California sends you a check back, like the state refund, like the rebate. And then I just was like, you know what? I'm not going to, go spend that money and buy something. Let me just buy Tesla stock. So I just took that and bought Tesla stock. And that was when I first started getting Tesla. Yeah, it's almost done. I just heard the contactor go. Yep, everything's coming back on. Yep, almost to the end. Here we go. So excited. Like, I'm up so late too. Man, I was like prepared to do midnight, but it's late now. And I think it was like 1 o'clock, one something when we got the email because Kristen was like, hey, it's coming. I'm like, no, it's not coming, girl. I'm going to go to bed. And she's like, no, it's coming. I'm like, okay. And then we got the emails, and Kim was like, I just rolled out of bed. I just got the email. And then Omar and I got it at the same time. You know, You could always do something different. You can always buy it at a certain time or, this or that. But I think just buy it and keep it in there. So like I bought, I bought a significant amount last year when it was in the 800s and, so it's down, like my investment's down. But if you look at it long term, it's going to go up. So you just kind of like, let it go. And then in a couple years, you look at it and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's 200% return rate. Yeah, so we're almost there. We're almost to the end. As soon as the car comes back, we're gonna go through all the UI. We're gonna check the release notes, see if there's any changes. They surprised us in the last one. We got the Skyforce, which I am so hooked on. I've been playing that game like nonstop, and they didn't tell us that until we got into the car and we saw the release notes. So you guys are going to see the release notes like literally live in real time. Here we go. Yeah, so you're going to be able to see the real-time release notes. Here we go. It's like the movie starting. I'm going to tap the brake too because last time the car like was really it was already started up. The screen just was black because I left the car. I just had been sitting here for so long. So I tapped the brake. It's not on yet. Yeah, it's rebooting because I can see the PlayStation or the Xbox light flashing. Yeah, so I'm kind of a gamer. I have an Xbox and a PlayStation, but I prefer the Xbox. I just like the interface, and the controllers feel like they're like more chunky and they feel more comfortable than PlayStation because they're kind of like narrow. No, we're not going to be able to drive on Livestream. However, I'm going to get all the way up to the point where I turn the car on because I want to see the screen. So you're going to see all of that. Yeah, so we haven't had any release notes. However, dot 12 to 24 is going to add car wash mode. So we're going to see release note changes. I just don't think people have gotten it popped up on their screens yet. Okay, it's coming up. That just turned on. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? New UI, new UI? Come on. Come on. This is killing me, you guys. This is killing me. Like, Omar was so pissed earlier. We were in Clubhouse. He got in his car and he was like, he was like rage driving. Okay, here it comes. T, T, T. Here it goes. Here it goes. Doesn't look like UI. Car's going crazy weird. Okay, release notes. Release notes, come on, come on. It has to actually download over the internet. It's not like stored on the car. That's why it always kind of takes a long time. Okay. Oh, dang, look at all the stuff it added. Oh man, okay. New languages. Oh, cool. Russian. Remain connected to Wi-Fi while in drive. Oh, I guess that's okay. Like, who would want to do that? It's only $10 in the car. Like, why not use $10? Come on. Oh yeah, Fsdbeta V10. Range display. Oh, nice. So we can tap on here and change the range. That's cool. Dash cam save clips when it detects an occurrence. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so green. That'll be good for green. Mirror auto dim. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is one of the first things I emailed Tesla about. I was like, hey, you guys, like the auto dimming on the Model 3 is broke. It doesn't respond. It just turns dark at night. And I was complaining about, I'm like, you guys need to turn off the auto dim because I can't see out my windows. I have tinted windows. Anyway, car wash mode. Yeah. Disney Plus. We can watch Disney Plus. That's cool. Cabin camera. Yeah, so they've been really doing a lot of stuff for the cabin camera. It's crazy accurate. Like if you take your hands off the wheel and you turn your head, it'll beep. It'll like do the red hands. It's actually really amazing. Driving visualization. It's the exact same notes as last time. Full self drive. It's the same. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to go scroll through. I don't see any differences here. Locks. There's gonna be new languages there. I don't see anything on the autopilot. It looks the same. Someone said there was something with routing, but it's just the same. Oh yeah. Dash cam, manual, auto. Oh, that's cool. Detects an occurrence automatically. Oh, that's cool. Okay, neat. So I click accept, but it didn't go to auto. That's interesting. Okay, so that was new. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Okay, yeah. So let's see how the screen looks. Oh, my cable is plugged in. Let me unconnect. Okay, let's see what it looks like. It looks the same. It's exactly this. The gradient. It looks kind of the gradient around the edge looked more like the actual visualization line. Yeah, no new UI change. Dang, I was really wanting Smart Shift. Oh, they moved the icons again. So like time I it's like every time I see someone's tweet, like the icons are in different spots, and maybe I'm only recognizing it because they're moving around for us. But like every release, it's completely in different spots. Sometimes it's down there, and I told them, I said, you guys can't put it down here because it's literally in the edge of this control when you're looking, and so they moved it up. So I actually really like that they moved it here. Huh. Okay. Okay, you guys. Thanks for watching. You guys got to see release notes in real time. So now, oh, and they changed the font size. Autopilot computer, full self-driving computer. That's interesting. They just moved that here. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Cool, you guys. Thanks for watching. Good night.